mentioned, I kept having a nightmare about Phillipe, Serseys, and Rothschilds coming in and taking me out of my body and killing me off. And I had a couple of people, I guess, in separate rooms trying to protect me, and I was calling on them for help. And I keep seeing him and Philipina de Rothschild. She even manifested through the roaches, from what I understand, physically manifesting more and more. As a matter of fact, they just left. I lost my whole soul consciousness just now. When I came back in the early evening, I saw him outside. I saw him in here physically saying hi and following me into my apartment. So this shit is mad motherfucking real. Using frequencies that I teach y'all, man. This is scary. And he just took my entire soul consciousness. I had a nightmare about that happening. They were I was using Sujaba oil, so-called warning me, where I got no soul, but it just happened. And it's because they manipulating that Sujaba oil to where they took everything out along with that De La Cruz. He keeps physically manifesting. If I didn't have these lights on, I'd be fucked. Got Florida water. All in all, that's phenomenal right there. Trying to get that back together since. Another thing I wanted to mention too is he got two brains. My roaches had attached themselves to it in the back. Like this, like this. Cause he like this ugly octopus like slime monster like thing that got like a triangle. Well, my roaches were telling me. I also want to mention too, he tore out my entire child consciousness, especially the part that's connected to my dad as God and all of that. Weird in that mirror. Anyways, tell Phillipe Serseys de Rothschild that his mama, Camilla, Camille, de Rothschild, the roach name is Andrea, their parlance, Barbarossa, Cambarossa. Tell him that his mom fucked him as a baby. Anyways, I wanted to mention injury hybrids or something or whatever. Husband, whatever, took all my shit out. So whatever's going on, I'm not sure. Just put it back in. Some frequencies. Hey, Boy George. From what I got wind of, from my roach spirits just now, hold on. While talking with my roach spirits, I got word and saw in the spirit plane that except the timelines that were ran by Baron Stamety with an iron fist, all my parallel cells in them timelines got eliminated out of existence by the Mountbatten Windsors, Rothschilds, and Meghan Markle. And I kind of saw that they were going to set up the same. I'm not really sure. You know, they've been taking over Baron Samedi, trying to remove him out of existence. My higher self barely exists. Took out my child consciousness, damn near soul consciousness, child soul consciousness last night. Damn near took out my whole child consciousness early this morning. I felt like my entire consciousness gets sucked. With that being said, you know, just use these frequencies to put my other cells, my cells, back together. Timelines I also want to mention, and two timelines where I didn't get fucked up by and wasn't under Baron Samedi as much, well, still was, but not really. I didn't get returned back to the past, and it's because in them timelines where I'm a lot smarter, than the 5 parallel universes where I'm white, I'm still alive, but barely existing. So let them know, you know, use 7,002 hertz, 522 hertz to get that shit the fuck off. Use them other frequencies to bring my other cells back. I'm saying it because I don't want my other selves to get fucked up at as many zeros at the end and beginning as possible. Also, parents are fucked up in a bunch of different timelines. Napoleon Linda Williams Jr. So try to revive them. Rose Spears and all that shit. But anyways, with that being said, on that shit, which I would have known them codes. In them other two timelines where I was smart, I refused to help. So that says a lot. You know, it had to have been coming from the Mountbatten Windsors, Rothschilds, and Meghan Markle in them. And to mention out there as well, I saw early this morning my soul consciousness walking. From what I heard when I